Claws up. All right. So this is Claws, child. It's good. It's a good season. Every season of Claws have been good. That I've seen. Y'all know this is the last season, child. So yeah. Okay. So let me see. So how do I want to start? Character by character. There's so much to be going on. Okay. Desna. So Desna, she has this new salon that she's opening, and she opened the salon and she made Jen the manager. Now y'all know Jen and Bryce, her husband, they just lost their kids, custody of their kids, but he's now staying with Jen's baby daddy, the mixed child. So both of the girls is staying with him, and so they're just trying to get custody back with them and etc. So Jen becomes the manager of the new shop. Desna also makes the new girl in the shop, makes her, a part of the shop as well by bringing her over there. Virginia is a little jelly, but I don't know why. Desna wants everybody to be mad at Quiet Ann, but they're not mad at Quiet Ann. It was just like, Ann is Ann. That's still our friend. That's still our home girl. But Desna is very much so. She wants them to make a choice. So, speaking of the new salon that Desna has, there's this lady named Miss Chow, I believe. She owns her own beauty salon, nail salon. It's an Asian lady. And she comes over here. She was just like, so what's going on? She was like, look at all this fancy stuff. Y'all help us not finna take my clients, my loyal clients that have been loyal to me for years. Y'all not gonna take my clients. Jennifer, as the manager, she was talking to the lady. She was just like, well, it's not about that. There is nail salons on every single corner. Like, it's not about that. So I don't know what to tell you. The lady ended up getting testy with Jen. Desna ended up intervening, and she was just like, yo, what's going on? I'm the manager here. She was like, yeah, well, you need to talk to Buttermilk. Talk about Jen ended up choking the old lady out. She didn't choke her out, but she did, give her one of those numbers. And the lady, she was like, okay. And Jen apologized, but she was just like, I'm not sorry. And then the lady was like, I ain't either. Ooh. So, child, it became a mess. The lady ended up extorting them. She was like, look, I'm the lady, and she has this rough and tough nephew that acts black. And she was like, yo, I'm finna take y'all asses to court. I'm about to put out a restraining order on your hood ass partner, Miss Desna. And her ass finna go down like grass. But I'm not gonna take out the restraining order, and I'm not gonna take this the whole legal battle if you give me $10,000 a month. Desna was like, yo, she was giving Virginia and folks to try to find some tea on Miss Child. They couldn't find nothing on Miss Child. Miss Child was just like, look, you gonna give me what I want. If you want me to drop this restraining order against your home girl, you're gonna give me $10K a month, and that's just what it is. So Desna, she was absolutely willing to give Miss Child the $10K, but then she just decided not to, child. She and Jen is trying to get her kids back, and so her having a restraining order is, you think this gonna help anything? No. So one night, the nephew came over there to get the money from Desna, child. Don't you know she opened the safe, and she reached in there and pulled out a gun and shot the nephew dead, cold blood, and put his body in his auntie's shop. I scream. Desna don't give a goddamn this season. Desna is over it. Desna over playing nice. Desna over playing fair. Desna's over it. Desna is ruthless this season. You hear me? And I enjoy it. I do. So, they ended up working something out, and kind of, I guess they're going to try to work together, Mrs. Child. because they both have a main goal in common, which is to make more money and to get these pills out. You know, Desna is selling the oxycodons, and Uncle Daddy them is doing the fentanyl, child. And speaking of the fentanyl, Mrs. Chow and Desna, they working together because, you know, it's ships that bring in a lot of people, right? And so they trying to give the people oxycodon. And you know, Desna versus Uncle Daddy this season, and Uncle Daddy over there trying to give the people fentanyl patches. And I bring up the ships thing because Quiet Ann, who's working with Uncle Daddy, she got this little friend from prison. Y'all know the girls. And with this awful pink wig on, I wish she destroyed. You out of prison now. Get rid of that damn pink wig. It looks like garbage. So they're talking, and she was like, "Yo," because Anne, you know, they expunged her record or whatever. Well, they wouldn't expunge it, but then she ended up getting it, you know, taken care of and stuff. But um, anyway, at the time, she was talking to old girl. She was trying to figure out how the hell is she gonna make more money, because you know Quiet Ann is pregnant, and sis was like, "Yo, I got the hookup with this old boy I used to talk to, and he brings ships in, and you know we can get some fentanyl patches and give the people, and it'll go undetected. They won't know, and everybody will be, you know, sitting there high." And Quiet Ann and old girl Pinkwig, they talk to Uncle Daddy about it. Uncle Daddy's down for it, but then Uncle Daddy ended up having a heart attack, child. Who came back in his dream was his darling wife, Wanda, who is so hit in the face. Bless her heart. Wanda comes back. Wanda keep coming back, dropping little tidbits and giving him advice, child. He said he want to be with Wanda. He missed Wanda. Wanda was like, "Look, dummy, you need to worry about your legacy. You'll be with me one day, but right now is not the time. No time soon is the time. And you need to worry about your legacy." And so Wanda to convince Uncle Daddy that Bryce nor Roller, his other nephew slash son, is worth his legacy, giving his legacy to. So Uncle Daddy is gonna try to take Quiet Ann's baby when she have it. I said, huh? That's gonna be a mess. That's gonna be a mess. Quiet Ann is gonna lose her. Ooh, child. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be something else. But Quiet Ann don't know none of this. This is all what Wanda done told him to do in his dreams. Because you know Wanda dead. I said, what the hell? Child, it's gonna be a mess. Bryce is a mess. He all over the place, child. He came to the nail salon to go see Jen. Jen's sitting there getting fresh with Tony. Tony is Desna's new man, the UPS driver. And you know, they're talking, and Tony's feelings is hurt by Desna because he thinks that Desna was his girl, but Desna told him at the top of the episode, "I'm Desna and I don't belong to nobody. Nan nigga, nan. I don't belong to none of y'all. I'm Desna, you cute. Run me that body and handle your services down there with that tongue. And that's it, sir. And you go back on that truck and go on about your business and run these numbers for me." That hurt his feelings. So he talking to Jen, telling Jen about it. Jen was like, "Look, well, it's Rollins, this other dude, Bryce's brother, and you know that whole situation, etc." Is Roller still in Cuba, wherever the hell he went to? I think so. So Bryce ended up bringing Jen's flowers. Jen is, you know, like I said, getting fresh with Tony. He ended up almost getting into it with Tony. Jen told Tony not to leave. She was having Tony's back in front of her husband, which is, you know, never a good thing, right? You know, men are their ego, and this is my woman, this is my lady, who you know. So what else is happening? Polly Marks. Polly, who is my favorite person on the show, she is so funny. You know, she creates these characters and stuff in her head to try to escape the ghetto. And She done met the Duchess, you know, this rich old white man. And, you know, her whole thing now is she wants to assist people who is going on to glory, who's passing away. And he feels like she has a gift for that. And I guess that's a gift, you know, to have. And but this accent, every time she puts it on in front of him, it's just so funny. But his daughter already done peeped her game. She was like, I'm not leaving my fortune to you trailer trash. So I just wonder if the daughter is gonna have a conversation with her daddy and tell the tea on Polly, but we're gonna see. But yeah, that's what she doing the whole time. So Polly really hasn't been there in all the mess, but they making sure they telling Polly what the hell is going on every time they see her. I already talked about Quiet Anne, and you know her whole motive is she wants to just get a bunch of money so she can go off and raise her child, you know, and be blessed and get the hell out this town. But it's not gonna happen. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna happen, sis. Especially since we saw that Desna shot her, and then we also see that Uncle Daddy gonna try to take her baby and stuff. It's just gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. Dr. Ken, you know, he met this beautiful young lady who just so happened to be trans. She worked at one of the little shops or whatever outside. Well, he ran into one of his old buddies and found out that he was just like, hey, look, this is my girlfriend. The buddy was like, well, that's my daughter, child. So yeah, but I guess they're still gonna talk. But anyway, sis is off in New York. She says she done got discovered to be a model by somebody. Her ass is already in New York. So they're gonna try to do a long distance relationship, which is not gonna work. Y'all might as well break up, child. That man too old for you anyway. So I mean, we're gonna see what that gives. It's probably gonna be a bunch of nothing, child. What else happened? So Wanda, she came back to he was woke this time. Came back to Uncle Daddy, also Clay, and was like, you know, you just need to kill Desna. You need to get rid of Desna, and that's when things are gonna start going for you because you know. They whole plan of doing the fentanyl patches, Uncle Daddy and Ann them, it didn't go through because, you know, Desna got to it first and etc. So he was just like, we're going to destroy Desna's business and stuff. And so it's just about to be real juicy. The last scene, I believe, was, oh, and Dean, he has a little girlfriend, you know, that old lady that she is a midwife. And is the midwife a doula, you know, who natural births and stuff. And they are a couple now. At first, she was just like, "Child, I'm my own woman. I'm strong. You know, I'm not into labels. You know, I don't know who told you was mine and I was yours. It's not the case." But later on in the episode, she started warming up. She was like, okay, I guess we can revisit this girlfriend-boyfriend thing. So the final scene was Sheree and Miss Juicy character's name, who was working with Desna, you know, running her appeals and stuff for the business. Child, they put Miss Juicy in a brace and put Sheree in a foot in a boot. Child, her boot was messed up. They done beat up Miss Juicy baby, and they done beat up Sheree, child. And they say they out the business. They not doing this no more. This thing that got serious. I can't be out here injured and at work like ain't nothing going on. Desna was like, y'all, please don't leave. Please don't leave. Of course, this was Uncle Daddy's doing. You know, he took some of Desna's employees down, and we just gonna see it's just getting more and more ugly. And then she's gonna retaliate, and he's gonna retaliate. She's gonna retaliate until the people are dead. Period. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at @itskinsworld on Instagram and Twitter, at @itskinsworld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money, I run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.